What's a good thing to do on a rainy day?
I'm gonna read a book today.
Or when it's too hot to go outside and play?
I'm gonna read a book today.
What can take you to a world of make-believe?
I'm gonna read a book today.
Where spaceships fly and dinosaurs breathe.
I'm gonna read a book today.
What you gonna do?
Read.
What you gonna do?
Read.
Read a little every day. What you gonna do?
Read.
What you gonna do?
Read.
Get smarter every single page. How you gonna learn about the kings from long ago?
I'm gonna read a book today.
Or how Singapore came to be from days of old.
I'm gonna read a book today.
How can you learn how an airplane flies?
I'm gonna read a book today.
Or why a spider has a gazillion eyes?
I'm gonna read a book today.
Hey, what you gonna do?
Read.
What you gonna do?
Read.
Read a little every day. What you gonna do?
Read.
What you gonna do?
Read.
It's easier every single page. How you gonna learn about the people from far away?
I'm gonna read a book today.
Learn how they work and how they play.
I'm gonna read a book today.
What can give you goosebumps or fill you with fright?
I'm gonna read a book today.
Where is a story that's sure to delight?
I'm gonna read a book today.
Oh, what you gonna do?
Read.
What you gonna do?
Read.
Read a little every day. What you gonna do?
Read.
What you gonna do?
Read.
Faster every single page. Instead of turning on my TV set.
I'm gonna read a book today.
The further you read, the more exciting it gets.
I'm gonna read a book today.
I'm gonna read a book today. I'm gonna read a book today. I'm gonna read a book today. I'm gonna read a book today. Oh, what you gonna do?
Hi, I'm Nikki, Councilwoman for Ward 7 in Oklahoma City, and I was asked to read for Freedom School, and I'm so excited to read from Ltoya Knighten's book called Soul. So I hope you enjoy it. Soul was born the color of midnight. She looked nothing like her family, not even a little, not even at all. Mama was the color of dawn, Baba the color of dusk, and Mitch, her sister, was the color of high noon. Hardly anyone at school looked like Soul either. People gave her sister Mitch pet names like Sunshine and Ray and Beauty. People gave Soul names like Blackie and Darky and Night. Soul felt hurt every time, so she hid away while her sister made lots of friends. Soul dreamed of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. So she got the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer or two of her darkness. Ah, that hurt. She crept into Mama's room and helped herself to makeup. Oh no, she wouldn't hear about this from Mama. So we decided to work from the inside out and ate only the lightest, brightest foods. With a stomachache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear Lord, why do I look like midnight when my mother looks like dawn? Please make me as fair as the parents I'm from. I want to be beautiful, not just to pretend. I want to have daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, and would like to comply, may I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky. Amen. When Mama came in to wake her for school the next morning, Zoe rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. Mama asked, "What is your name?" "Zoe," she muttered. "And what does it mean?" "Star," she whispered. Brightness is not in your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are. As for beauty, Mama said, rubbing Zoe's stomach the way she always did to comfort her, you are beautiful. Zoe sighed. How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness in her? How could she have beauty when no one but her mother seemed to see it? How could she be a star? That night, a shooting star appeared at Zoe's window. "The night sent me," the star said. "Come with me." So we hopped onto the star and they went off. Off they went. "Long ago, at the beginning of time," said the star, "there was night and day, and they were sisters." They loved each other very much, but people didn't treat the sisters the same. People gave Day pet names like Lovely and Nice and Pretty. People gave Night names like Scary and Bad and Ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, Night got fed up and walked right off the earth. Day stayed behind and enjoyed making everybody happy in the sun. But then, Day grew too long. Day began to really miss her sister. So did everybody else. There had to be a way to get her back. Day set off to find Night, and she did. "I miss you," said Day. "I miss you too," said Night. "But you don't know what it's like to be treated badly for being dark." "You're right, I don't," Day replied. "But what I do know is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see." Night returned, and the people rejoiced. "We need the darkest night to get the deepest rest. We need you so we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves." The stars chimed in. "Brightness isn't just for daylight. Light comes in all colors, and some light can only be seen in the dark." While day had a golden glow, with night everything had a silver sheen, elegant and fine. Day told her sister, "When you are darkest is when you are most beautiful. It's when you are most you." Could it be that Night did not need to change? Not even a little. Not even at all. Now that Night and Day were back together, a little bit of Night returned to Day in the form of shadows, and a little bit of Day returned to Night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from that moment on, and promised to celebrate the brightness in each other, whether people chose to see it or not. You see, the star explained, we need them both on their sunniest day and their darkest night, and every shade in between. Together, they make the world we know, light and dark, strong and beautiful. So we rose the next morning, beaming. There would be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. And if she ever needed a reminder of her brightness, she could look up at the sky on the darkest night to see for herself. Zoe felt beautiful inside and out. The end. I hope you enjoyed Lupita Nyong'o's Zoe, a story about a beautiful girl who was beautiful on the inside and out. You can pick this book up at your local Ralph Ellison library. Thank you to the staff for picking this book out, especially for me to read to you today. Have a wonderful day at Freedom School.
There you go.
Hi, my name is Ltoya Knighten, and I'm Chief of Government Affairs for the Oklahoma City County Health Department. And today I'm reading Thelma the Unicorn by Erin Blaby with you. Thelma felt a little sad. In fact, she felt forlorn. You see, she wished with all her heart to be a unicorn. Her best friend's name was Otis. He liked her quite a lot. He said, "You are perfect as you are." But Thelma said, "I'm not." And that was when she saw it, a carrot on the ground. It gave her such a great idea, she squealed and jumped around. She took that simple carrot and she tied it to her nose. I'll say that I'm a unicorn. It might just work. Who knows? Well, as she did, a truck drove by. The driver rubbed his eyes. "Good grief, is that a unicorn?" he shrieked in great surprise. As Thelma watched the swerving truck, it very nearly hit her. Would you believe that truck was filled with nice pink paint and glitter? Oh, Thelma looked amazing. She was a unicorn. "I'm special now," she cried out loud. And so a star was born. All across the whole wide world, her fans would cheer her name. Thelma loved it every bit. The fame, the fame, the fame. Thelma was a superstar. Her dreams had all come true. But soon she found that so much fame was kind of tricky too. You see, her fans were mad for her. They'd scream and cry and laugh. They'd chase her everywhere she went to get her autograph. In fact, they'd chase her all day long. It never, ever stopped. They chased her while she exercised. They chased her while she shopped. "Please don't chase me anymore," she asked the screaming crowd. "We'll chase you all we want," they said. "We're fans, so it's allowed." And some were not her fans at all. No, some were very mean. And some just did the meanest things she'd really ever seen. So one dark night, she felt quite sad, this famous little pony. She said, I thought that I'd feel great, but all I feel is lonely. And so with that, she changed her mind, this lonely unicorn. She cleaned off all her sparkles and she ditched her magic horn. And then she walked right past the crowd. They didn't even notice. She thought how nice that it would be to see her lovely Otis. And when he asked about her trip beneath her favorite tree, she simply said, oh, it was fun, but I'd rather just be me. The end.
Dance break.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music hits me, so makes me say, oh my, thank you for blessing me with a mind to rhyme and to hype. It feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the old town, and I'm known as such. And this is the beat that you can't touch. I told you, homeboy, can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know, can't touch this. Look at my eyes, man. Can't touch this. Yo, let me bust a funky lyric. Fresh new kicks and pants, you got it like that, so you know you wanna dance. So move out of your seat and get a fly girl and catch this beat while it's rolling. Hold on, pump a little bit, let them know what's going on like that. Like that, cold on the middle, so make a ball back, let them know that you're too much, and this is a beat you can't touch. Yo, I told you, you can't touch this. Why you standing there, man? Break it down. Hammer time! Every time you see me, the hammer's just so hype. I'm dope on the floor and I'm magic on the mic. Now why would I ever stop doing this when others making records that just don't hit? I'm torn around the world, from London to the Bay. It's hammer, go hammer, MC hammer, yo hammer, and the rest can go and play. Can't touch this. You can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Touch it, read it, learn it, teach it, everybody.